Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bargain Bin, show about speedrunning games all under $20. I'm your host, Midnight Vesper, and we have a fantastic run coming up here. I got some stuff we'll be reading during the run, but let's go ahead and get ready things set for Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars with Ryan Ford 522. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. Ready for this.
Nice. All right. Hope you're excited.
Yes.
So yeah. So I'll get the timer started with the countdown from 3, and then I'll talk about the run during it a little bit. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So yeah, Super Mario RPG. So we've got about a minute of downtime while it's starting, but you'll be trying to do an RNG manipulation at the very start to for the first battle. So there's going to be 4 enemies in the battle, and so you could get hit up to 6 times if you get bad luck. So going to be trying to manipulate the fight to take only 1 hit to save. It would lose about 2 seconds per extra hit that you take. So going to be like carefully watching the enemies' animations before I choose when to attack them per turn. Before getting to the fight too, I have to kind of run in a specific way, which is mostly a straight line. Not 100%, but like mostly a straight line. So if I mess up, I'll probably mention it, but we'll see. All right, should be good. Yeah, so maybe be paying attention to how these enemies' arms swing. And I already messed it up. Never mind. So we're just gonna deal with the RNG at this point now and see what happens. If it had only like 3 times, it's not too bad, but might be 4. So the reason that I'm using jump currently is every time that Mario every 2 jumps that Mario uses, his power for his jump permanently increases. I think it's up to 255 uses, if I recall correctly. So it's actually kind of important for the route so that he can do enough damage to bosses in the early game, and one specific boss like near the mid game to be able to kill him in like 1 less turn. So here we've got Bowser. So this is kind of a tutorial about being able to select enemies that are around your surroundings. So like, if you keep attacking Bowser, then Peach will eventually tell you, oh, Mario, aim for the chain. So you have to target that chain, and I just used 2 jumps to kill it. So yeah, now we've got a lot of downtime. The early game's like pretty slow, to be honest.
So I did see a question in chat. They were curious, why is, when you're in the battle system, why are the menus between A, B, X, and Y? Why are they in that Skittles color, whereas on the Super Nintendo it had the traditional light purple and dark purple?
Exactly. So yeah, the Super Famicom, like the Japanese console, has colored buttons. I don't know if it was visible on the webcam because I can't see the feed. So it matches the colors of those buttons for the Japanese console, since I'm playing in the Japanese version. And the reason I'm playing in Japanese is because there is less text, so it saves like 8 or 9 minutes, I think, roughly.
Wow.
With faster text speed. Yeah, a lot of it's the early game, and one part, Nimbus Land, there is a ton of dialogue, so it saves a lot, especially in those parts. Also in Japanese, there is like an RNG manipulation that I'll be doing later on, which is different between Japanese and English, and I never learned the English version, so it'll probably save like 16 seconds or so, like 2 hours into the run.
And yeah. we have a quick minute. I do want to say that Summer Games Done Quick 2022 is coming up June 26th through July 3rd. Be sure to register before May 23rd if you want to attend our live event in Minnesota.
Yeah, definitely tune in. I'll be watching like most of the stream while I'm awake. But I love
think
GDQ events.
I think it's the asterisk there. While you're awake.
Exactly. Like most GDQ events, like a lot of times they kind of ruin my sleep schedule, like trying to catch as much as I can. I know a lot of people do that too.
I'm one of those.
See, so you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that part when I was talking to the Toad, so he gives you a tutorial on how to save. Because there's less text in Japanese, it's actually faster to try and leave and have him force you go back to that save block. But in English, it's faster to like actually use the save block and skip the tutorial by a little bit. So minor differences depending on the language. And in a bit, there's supposed to be like a tutorial teaching you about one, how to use items like in your inventory, and the other is about timed hits. So similar to a lot of Mario RPG type games like Paper Mario and stuff, there's like same as like action commands like in Paper Mario, timed hits. So if you press any of the face buttons like A, B, X, or Y, first off, these two options I have to say no, otherwise I'll enter those tutorials that I mentioned. So gotta make sure to say no, otherwise it loses like a minute. So make sure to hold down. And yeah, so the timed hits. So for most physical attacks from enemies and a few special attacks from enemies, if you press a button, then you'll block a hit. And if you half timed it, then you'll take half the damage that you were supposed to. And if you full timed it, you'll take 0 damage. So there's like a specific window, like I think it's generally roughly like 5 frames. Oh, also that jump. You can avoid that encounter while jumping on that flower. If you like jump on the corner. I wanted that flower tab to raise my FP permanently for 3 boss fights from now. It'll help save a turn for the fight. But I'll talk more about timed hits in a bit. So it's boss the Hammer Bros. So I guess their RNG is they have a special attack called Hammer Time, which you can block, but the 33% chance that they do Hammer Time. Oh, there it is. It loses about 3.5 seconds to get per Hammer Time. So you did 2. Which is round average. Like yeah, 2 or like 1 or 2 is like pretty average. And the reason that I attacked one of them each and then killed one was because once you kill one of the brothers, the other one will use Valor up, which makes them take half damage from all attacks. So I wanted his HP low enough that I'd be able to kill in 1 more hit, so that you can kill him in 1 turn less, basically. And yeah, so again with like the timed hits and time blocks. So I was also doing full timed hits with my jump, which increases the jump damage by 1.5 times. And when you use like regular physical attacks, if you get a full timed hit, it does 2 times damage, and if you half time it, it does 1.5 times. So yeah, there's a specific window for the full hit, and then if you're early or late, it's generally usually about 7 frames within the window of the full time hit, then you'll get a half time hit. And then if you're like way off, you get nothing. But yeah, sorry.
I think that was the fastest I've ever saw someone sell all of their items.
You definitely got to check out Just Incredible. The guy's a menu monster. Current, he's the world record holder for this game, and I think he's the only runner to have a 2 hour and 46 minute run in real time. Or Japanese real time. So JRTA, basically we do the timing from power on until the end of the credits, but generally for marathons we just do it after the file select, and then we end the time on the final input, because the credits is like 10.5 minutes long, so like for marathon settings usually it's not a marathon and event settings, it's usually not like ideal to just sit and do nothing during the credits. So saves us all time.
So since you're running this on the Japanese version, how hard was that to learn, for proper menuing, for certain spells, certain abilities? How hard was that, for you to learn this type of game?
Yo, so at first I was really, I thought it was going to be really daunting to like learn the Japanese text for, menus, quizzes, and just like equipping stuff. But, people in the Discord, they assured me that it's like not that hard, and like once I dove into it, I was like, oh, this is actually not too bad. It's just like pretty much all like pattern recognition. Yeah, so for the most part, I usually know the like first character of like a word, like the first letter, and then like the last like one or two like characters of certain words for items, like especially the important ones. And then I think generally I have like a pretty good memory, so it helps a lot. Though you might still see me like miss menu or something. Occasionally it happens. Though if one thing I find is like if I don't run this game for a while, then like it's very easy to forget like what some items are in the menu. But it usually pick it up again like pretty easily though. Like usually just like you gotta make mistakes a few times and then you'll remember eventually. Oh, also something I never pointed out was that so for this game, turbo controllers are allowed. So when I showed this is a ASCII pad, so it's like a official like third-party controller, and it has a turbo button. So the turbo helps you pretty much for mashing text, because if you try to do like timed hits or blocking attacks like with turbo, if you try to press a button like twice to do like a time hit, the game kind of like makes you like automatically miss the time hit. So if you accidentally leave turbo on, it can like possibly kill a run like in a battle. It's pretty fun. So I'm gonna also safety save just because this next boss there is a chance that I could just lose for no reason. So we'll see. It's really unlikely, but just in case.
Probably good considering everything about this today.
I know, right? It's a long story. Like y'all should like follow my stream. I'll probably like talk about it another time. the epic struggle to get this show for all y'all. And yeah, I was supposed to be doing this 2 weeks ago for y'all, but yeah, again, I'll probably get into that later.
Yeah.
But coming up, there's a trick called K9 jump or Doge jump. So these dogs over here, when I get this star, there's one dog you can jump off of. It's a 2-frame window, and you can hit that chest and get the flower tab inside to again permanently raise your FP by 1. If I get lucky versus this boss coming up, Croco, then having that extra flower point might make the fight go a little bit faster, potentially. Since he's really variable in terms of RNG, like there's pretty good chance that it won't go in my favor, but it could. So you gotta chase him around 3 times from the back, and then eventually he'll get mad and fight. So we want his last position to be somewhere around this middle area. So this is good because there's gonna be a spring that comes down in the middle after the fight, and I'm like pretty much gonna be right beside it, so it saves a small bit of time through RNG. So this fight I'm going to be doing timed jumps with Mario and defending with Mallow. So he has a 33% chance to throw a bomb, which he did turn 1, unfortunately. Mario's HP is just enough that he can survive a bomb with 1 health. Oh god, the double. Alright, so it's going to be a very slow fight because Mario already just died like first 2 turns. Ideally, you don't want him to throw a bomb at Mallow while Mallow's not defending, because it'll kill him in 1 hit. So, after using 3 jumps with Mario, so want to use this honey syrup. Hopefully he doesn't bomb Mallow, but we'll see. Oh, okay, he didn't. And yeah, since I have that extra flower point, the extra flower point from that jump that I got, then so you're able to, so I'm able to use the honey syrup there, and normally in a fight I would let Mallow die there, since Croco actually did attack Mallow, but because Mario's at 1 HP, there's like a 33% chance that I could just like die if he threw a bomb on the final turn. So I'm not going to take the risk just for like safety for this event. Oh, he didn't do it, so I could have risked it. So yeah, I got to make sure to like get like perfect blocks on those physical attacks from Croco. So his bombs are not blockable, so but his like regular physicals are. And with Mario, if you have time a block, then if he gets hit by a bomb, he's gonna die on the next hit. So it's pretty important to try and make sure that you have your block timings down. Oh, and also these bonuses when characters level up. So yeah, I get added extra points either to your physical attack and defense, special attack and defense, or sorry, magic attack and magic defense, or your HP. So with Mallow, for his first 2 level ups, I'm going to be giving him physical attack and then HP like the rest of the run, I think. And then Mario, every multiple of 3 for his level ups, I'm going to give him physical, and then I'm giving him magic for every level, every other level that's not a multiple of 3. So level 2, I gave him a magic attack already. So I'm going to be trying for another trick called Mac Skip, which is why I saved, because it's good, whoops. Could lose an eternity if you mess it up like I did right there.
Oh,
no. So I think it loses like 45 seconds if you save and reset and try again. Because if you fail to skip, you have to fight Mac, and because you're really under-leveled as well, that fight, like, not only is it pretty difficult, but it takes really long. Like, even if you do win the fight. Because you kind of have to chip away at him a lot. And, so yeah, I'll try it again. The newest version of this setup is very consistent, but I just choked. Don't really know what else to say. I had the setup, and then I just like choked like the second last jump. There you go.
there we go.
So yeah, you can jump over the loading trigger that triggers the cutscene to start the fight versus Mac, and the Chancellor in the back there. Normally, after you beat Mac, then the enemies will disappear. So you talk to him, and then everything returns to normal. But if you skip the fight trigger and talk to him, then it still basically like treats the game as if you already fought Mac. Except that you don't get the star piece, because so like the goal of the quest for this game is to get the 7 star pieces to repair the Star Road, and yeah, there was a giant star like in the background before I did the skip, but yeah, you get it after you beat Mac in the fight, but if you do the skip, you like don't get it, but it doesn't matter for like the actual run at all. As long as you get the 7th one, then that's it.
Let's just pretend. I think we all can agree. Let's just pretend we got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, even the star piece menu doesn't even show up until I get the next star piece later.
Yeah.
It's like a little funny tidbit there. Yeah, so Carosaurs, since I got that K9 jump, I don't have to grab a backup flower tab. So when coming out of this pipe, you could go to the left and get a chest, which loses about 3 seconds, so it's not too big. Just so that you have 12 flower points for this next boss fight coming up. Yeah, you'll try to kill all these enemies with the star. Okay, even got the swag rat. So yeah, this part's pretty random. Really don't want to encounter any ghosts at all there.
I love the faces the ghosts make, though.
Same here. Like they got good like teasing faces, and even when they're doing their regular attacks in battle, like they have like some of those faces too. Which I think is really cool. So yeah, here's Malone. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let's see. That was one thing I really enjoyed when this game first came out, is just how much they pushed the limit in terms of, you know, I know someone said that in chat as well, that they pushed the limits of what the SNES is capable of, or Super Famicom in this case.
Exactly. So good. Oh, I got good luck actually on the second turn for this fight. Yeah, so things to mention about this fight, like, so the first turn, he always does a physical attack at Mallow, so that's guaranteed. Then the second turn, he has a 33% chance to put one of your characters to sleep, and a 2/3 chance to just do the physical like he did at Mario, which, if he puts someone to sleep, you lose like upwards of 12 seconds usually. So I'm glad to not get it. Oh no, I half-timed Mario's jump there.
Oh no.
I'll make it work. Oh shoot, I was gonna say, so I'll try to do like 2 physical attacks with Mallow, but that actually gives me an opportunity to talk about Scarecrow status. So when you get Scarecrowed, you can't use your items and you can't use physical attacks, so you can only use specials or defend. And yeah, and it lasts for 3 turns. So now that Mario's ran out, then if he doesn't get Scarecrowed again after this next turn, then I'll probably just use a physical with him, and to finish up the fight. Since I ran out of FP because I think I'm like 8 damage short to kill him currently. All right, there you go. And yeah, he spammed a lot of spells like during the rest of that fight. Like I don't think he did a single physical afterwards, so it's like not great RNG, but he didn't put anyone to sleep on the second turn, so that's a huge win.
Hey, a win's a win.
Exactly. And yeah, so it's gonna be quite a bit of downtime. Like there's this mini game coming up right here, Midas River, and all the frog coins that are in my way. So these green coins, I'm gonna be trying to grab them, and I also want to end this mini game with ideally exactly 60 coins. It's no big deal if I get more than 60, but I want to have like a minimum of 60 though. Because
right, well,
if you, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna read an announcement.
Oh, all right. Okay, in a bit. So yeah, so when you get 60 regular coins, you get 1 frog coin as a reward for the first time that you play this minigame. And then it's 80 coins every other time that you play this minigame again. And the frog coins are special coins that I'm going to use to buy certain items that are not accessible in other shops. So the frog coin routing is pretty important for the it's like kind of first half, or a little less than first half of the run. And yeah, I guess the last thing to point out for this minigame, this part of the minigame, so every row of 4 coins, I'm going to always be on this side and grab 3 coins in the row of 4. Unless if there's a fish that's trying to attack me, then I'm going to jump over it and collect the 4th. And it should equal exactly 60. But anyways, my bad, Midnight.
Oh, you're fine. I just wanted to make it out there. Flame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, and that's coming in late August. Game and volunteer submissions are open right now until May 22nd. Go ahead and type !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information.
I forget where I saw that announcement recently. I think it was Frozen Qui-Gon's Twitter. I might be wrong about that, though. But I feel like I knew. I knew about that like recently. Might have been like browsing at work the other day or something. All right,
well, I do believe they did just open, so.
Oh, sorry?
I do believe they did just open like a couple days ago. I'm not 100%, so.
Oh, okay, it's pretty recent then.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been looking on like Monday or something. So to point out the so before I triggered this cutscene, I walked to the top before walking onto this rock that I'm standing on to move the camera up a little bit. Because if you trigger the cutscene and then let the camera pan over by itself, then it's a little bit slower. Same with the cutscene when I first got Mallow when he was crying. When I triggered that cutscene leaving the castle, I also went like to the right a little bit to move the camera over to save a bit of time. It's like a very, very small like frame saver, but yeah, optimization. And yeah, so this is a pretty long cutscene. If you've played this game, basically like Mallow earlier said that he's a frog or a tadpole, and yeah, we came to get advice from his grandfather, Frogfucius, and soon there's gonna be a part in this cutscene where it's gonna be some sad moments because he reveals that Mallow is not a tadpole, and he adopted him because like one day he fell out of the sky in a basket, which said that his name was Mallow, so that's how he at least had the name. Oh, I have to say no here to not have him repeat what he just said. You know, like the owl in Ocarina of Time, that kind of thing. Yeah, since I was letting the turbo run while I was like talking, I was like, oh shoot, I almost.
Oh, that could have been. Oh no.
I've definitely done that by accident and like made him repeat like twice or something, like in a run. So yeah, usually I catch it, but occasionally I let it slip sometimes.
I think we caught it this time.
Yep. And yeah, so once I gain control of Mario in a moment, gonna be going to one of the tadpoles on the side to use some frog coins in the shop. And I'm gonna buy what's it called? Sleepy Bomb and Energizer. So Sleepy Bomb, I'm gonna be keeping that all the way until like the second last boss in the run. So like a couple hours from now. And the Energizer gonna be using on the next boss fight, which it boosts your attack and magic attack by 50% for the remainder of that battle. So it's gonna help like cut down the amount of turns on the next boss fight. So I'm not sure if I freebied any honey syrups that I used throughout the fight, throughout the two boss fights I did. So yeah, I was using them to restore my FP. But freebies. So basically, when you use a consumable item in a battle, sometimes there's a text that comes up that says "got a freebie," and it literally just gives you like a freebie of the item that you use. So if I got any honey syrup freebies, I would want to sell them later for the coin route. So since I'm not sure if I got any freebies at all, then I grabbed some extra coins there before this cutscene. Because otherwise I would be about 4 coins short if my coin routing is like correct. So just to make sure, and whatever. If I was wrong, I think I'll have like 3 extra coins or something. So not so bad. So there I bought 2 fearless pins. So in the current route for this game, the route got changed. I think it was like late 2018. I think it was either late 2018 or early 2019. Then the route got changed. We used to buy wake up pins there to prevent getting put to sleep and to prevent getting muted from some bosses. So mute just makes you unable to use your special attacks, and well, getting put to sleep, yeah, they just lose their turn for 3 turns or until they get hit by a physical attack. And yeah, so this kid's gonna ask if this is really Mario, and I gotta tell him no because it's a little faster. If you say yes, he wants you to prove it by jumping, so that the animation and the extra text is just a little longer. Never meet your heroes; they might lie to you.
It's also worth always proving that Mario has an incredible impersonation job. Either Mario jumps to dictate what is going on, or can purpose or like 100% get the exact same accent of any other character in this game.
He like changes it, like literally changes into people during like the charades. Like,
yes.
So good. So yeah, we got about like, I think this cutscene's like 90 seconds, roughly.
I have time to read something else then?
Sure.
All right, yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, hello, YouTube. You all are awesome. You can go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends around 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm just in... I swear I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just in my phone to finally get chat up so I can see all y'all talking. So if you want to say hello, say hello.
As we begin to look at one of the fun, innovative characters in this game, which is Geno.
Yep. Anyone that's played this game, I think there's a decent chance that Geno's like one of your favorite characters. You know, the whole like Geno for Smash thing, like that's been going on forever.
I don't know. I'm always prone to Mallow. I really always kind of enjoyed Mallow.
I would love Mallow for Smash as well.
Same.
But yeah,
same.
Mallow's like, okay. First off, he's adorable and like, I don't know. I like his like variety of spells in this game. It's like actually so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just waiting for that cutscene to finish because I'm gonna save again for safety. And if I happen to reset, you know, we'd have to go through all that text again. So figured I would just clear the text first and then save after. So I'm going to be grabbing an invisible chest right here, which is a Caro Cola, which I can sell for 200 coins. And going to be doing what's called Wiggler jumps. So I'm going to be trying to bounce off of these Wigglers 10 times to get a frog coin. And I'm going to be trying to get 7 frog coins for the route, because by the time I get to Seaside Town later on, I want to have 22 frog coins to buy an EXP booster, which whoever's holding it, they get a double EXP whenever you gain, whenever you gain EXP, basically. So it's gonna be important for just leveling up everybody to be strong enough for some boss fights.
I just love the animation after you jump.
Right? Also, bouncing off of these Wigglers, I love. Okay, so yeah, I love the animation with like Mario's like like hand going up in the air each time.
Yeah. Aside from this, aside from this game just being fantastic, like the animations and the little details, it's just brilliant.
Exactly. Soundtrack, the humor for the dialogue, like if you play the English version, like the dialogue has like really good humor. So I absolutely like recommend this game. Like I'd say it's like a really good like casual experience like for most people. And I think the game's like not too difficult like casually. Like there's some bosses you might get stuck on for a while, but you can usually like power through it, or at least like grind levels or something like that. So yeah, more invisible chests. So I think that's another Caro Cola. So if I use them in a battle, it fully heals your party and fully restores your FP as well. But for now, yeah, since they're worth 200 coins each, I'm gonna just be selling them for lots of items in the mid game. And so I've been talking about safety saving all the time. I'm gonna do another one. The invisible chest there was a red essence, which, excuse me, I'm gonna be using later for another boss fight. It gives you invulnerability for 3 turns on whichever character you use it on in battle. So since Mario's really underleveled for a lot of this run, then I'm gonna be using it to try and keep him alive for a certain boss fight, basically. So yeah, the forest path there is always consistent. So the way that I moved is basically the way that you're supposed to go to get to this boss fight. Oh, also, I forgot I finally have chat open, so I'm glad people actually said hello. Yeah, I just pulled it up on my phone, so I have to look over a little bit occasionally.
And there's one of our wonderful stars. The second one we've seen, right? Right, chat?
Yeah.
The second one.
Low-key, it's the first one. I'm teasing. It's definitely the second one.
Definitely the second one.
Yeah, so this is a lot of dialogue before the fight. Like, sometimes when I was grinding out runs a lot, then I would either go for a bio break or like to get water or something. Like if my glass of water was empty, I'd like run up and like refill before the fight starts. One time I killed a run because the turbo kept going and I like just barely made it too late. So so like Gino like did the wrong attack because like the A button was still mashing. So I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
I ended up like narrowly losing the fight. I would have lost a lot of time even if I didn't lose the fight, but it's ended up losing anyway. So yeah, the reason that I safety saved for Boyer here, so there's a chance. So his physical attack, he shoots an arrow at one person, which you can block it. He has two spells that he'll use, Bolt and Lightning Orb. And if he hits Gino with like 2 bolts or 1 bolt and 1 Lightning Orb, then yeah, the run's pretty much dead. So I probably need to reset. It's not common for that to happen though, so here's hoping. I've had it happen like literally twice ever in a run. So yeah, using the Energizer here to boost Gino's offense. Ideally, I wanted it to freebie. I think for that item, it's 1 in 4 chance. So this whole week that I've been practicing, I haven't gotten it to freebie a single time, but it happens. So this time, I'm gonna use a honey syrup with Mallow. I'm using it with Mallow instead of Mario because his animation for using items is the fastest out of all the characters. Compared to Mario.
That was a freebie there.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's a honey syrup, so it's just money, a little bit of money, because I don't need any more honey syrups for the rest of the run. All right, so use bolts. Fortunately, not on Gino. If he kills the other 2 characters, that's also good because then I won't have to defend with them every turn because they won't be attacking except for Mario once. When I have about 3 FP left, then I'm gonna use a jump with him. So yeah, Boyer locks these buttons. Depending on like the actions that you take, then he'll choose a button to lock. So since I'm spamming Gino Beam and then I missed him. Yeah, spamming Gino Beam and defending with the other 2, then he's gonna always lock the X button. So, which means that he won't do his AOE spell like when he locks the A button, which is called Static E. And yeah, it's an AOE electric attack, which does a decent amount of damage to everyone. So, really don't want that. In the old route, we used to use it because we used to have more healing items, so it was a lot better. Oh, nice! He shot an arrow on that last turn. So purposely, I got him to lock the Y button on this last turn, and he'll either use a physical or he has a 1/3 chance to use 1/3 chance to use a sleepy arrow. Like he says, "Good night," and then puts one person to sleep. If he puts Gino to sleep, then it loses a lot of time because he can't kill Boyer while he's asleep. Which actually happened in my PB. He put him to sleep twice in a row, so I lost like half a minute. Yeah, so like my possible time saves in my splits have like 33 seconds to save or something compared to my gold because I got really unlucky at the end.
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, pretty much got the second star piece. Which at the end of that fight, so I used so when Mallow gained a level, I gave him HP, and that's because the next mini boss, Croco 2, so he'll be back for his revenge. If Croco throws a bomb at Mallow, he'll have just enough HP that he'll survive with 1 health. If he's at full health. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reason for that. And then Mallow's next level up, I'm going to give him attack, and then the rest of the run, I give him HP, because I think after Mallow hits level... When he hits level 6, he unfortunately won't be using him for the rest of the run in this route. So he'll just be kind of chilling in the back.
Aw.
Yeah, there's a lot of older routes where like Mallow was really important for like again because of his like strong magic offense and AoE spells. But gonna be doing a glitch later, which will make Peach the powerhouse for magic. So so that's the whole reason for the new route. So just making sure to sell the right items and buy the right things. So I bought one of the most important armors there. I bought 4 of them, which is the work pants. I think they're like the only like regular armors that gives you a speed increase and also offense increase. So since you're gonna be under leveled and stuff, it's really important to outspeed like most of the bosses, so that we can like set up on like the first turn of fight. Either set up or possibly just kill them before they kill us, basically. So the work pants is used on most of the characters for like pretty much the whole run to this point. And then the only other addition for armor will be the super suit, which since you only get one of them, then you're gonna have to pass it around with a bunch of the characters, depending on the boss fight. So yeah, a little bit more dialogue. Make sure to say yes to these 2 options as well. Which means I can just let go of the controller because the turbo button can do its work.
Kind of enjoyed turbo.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like when I first started running this, then I think turbo like recently started being allowed, like just a bit before I started. So yeah, I pretty much like always ran with turbo instead of having to mash through text for like close to an hour.
Oh yeah, some of the RPGs that I run, you have to button mash through, and it can be a strain on your like whole wrist sometimes.
I feel that. What games?
Star Ocean would be that one.
Okay, I haven't played Star Ocean yet, but I've heard good things for so many years about it.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to get around to it, but I just haven't yet.
They're fantastic. Kind of getting back on here though, real fast. Like, out of all the bosses, you don't have because I know you're in a boss fight right now or a mini boss. What is your favorite in this whole in out of all the bosses here?
Definitely not this guy. Oh come on. Well, yeah. So he one-shots Mario with his with a bomb. So you ideally want him to throw it at anyone else, and ideally not throw 2 in a row at Mallow as well. But yeah, favorite boss fight. Ooh. All right, so
I guess favorite boss, so to say.
Okay, so like 2 fights from now, be knife guy, and great guy. So there's gonna be a manip for the fight. I think it's really cool. Like, so you get to use an item called Rock Candy, which does 200 or 300 damage depending on if you have an attack boost or not. And I'm gonna be manipping that fight to freebie it a couple times. So with the manip for that one, it's like purely audio based. So I'll probably have my my headphones off to like listen to the TV better during that. But I think that fight's really cool. I like the Axum Rangers fight, but it can be rough depending on what your inventory is like by the time you get to that point of the fight. Because I'm going to be relying on needing to keep my rock candy to that point and trying to get freebies for fire bombs and ice bombs later on. Ooh, I got a flower box drop from Croco. That's huge. So that item, so he has a 25% chance to drop it, and so when you use it, it permanently raises your max FP by 5. But more importantly for the run, it's worth 500 coins. So gonna sell it to buy 2 extra ice bombs, which means that I won't have to rely on getting freebies as much in the mid game because of that.
Oh, nice.
Because ice bombs are the most important ones to freebie, and since I'll have like 2 extra ones thanks to that, that'll be like actually really huge. So ideally, I'm gonna want to freebie like 1 more ice bomb later on in the run, but like even if I don't, it's like not so bad. Oh, that's really bad that I missed that bob bomb.
Oh.
Ooh, I missed 2, so I'm gonna be really behind on EXP. But so Mario's gonna be under leveled, but it won't be too big of a deal for some of the important EXP routing later on for the skill swap glitch. All right, so I got good luck there on that Podoboo not spawning on top of me while I was getting that 150 coins. So like, when you get giant coins from a chest, they're worth 10 coins each. So to get money, I got 150 coins there.
I did see another great question in chat since we're in this section is, who is the 3rd strongest mole?
Nice Earthbound reference.
But yeah, seriously, another... Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, since I play competitive Smash Bros. Melee, so I was doing commentary for a tournament, and like an online tournament during the pandemic, and I saw there was a person entered named 3rd strongest, and I was like, nice reference. But yeah, what were you about to say?
Yeah, so I know, and I've seen it in chat, and of course I've played this game, that there's always the frame timed so you can get extra damage. If you don't have a CRT television, like how hard is that to achieve in terms of not just for the speedrun, but if you're playing it on another type of like maybe an HD TV, or maybe you have a capture card with a little bit of a delay?
All right, so when I was at a Smash tournament, there was a SNES Classic at the venue, and that has a lot of input delay, and it was like pretty rough doing like a casual speedrun like through the game. Cause yeah, like I died to Croco a couple times because I couldn't like block his attack as well. So it definitely depends on your setup. Because additionally, when I first started running this game, I used to run it on Wii VC on a CRT TV though, which has 1 extra frame of input lag compared to a Super Nintendo on a CRT. So I used to doing like 100 super jumps on that setup, and I couldn't do it on like the setup that I'm currently playing on, like on a vanilla setup basically. So I had to like practice and adjust to it. Also, if you're trying to play it on like an emulator, it's also brutal. I think there's like 8 frames of input lag or something, so it's like it's actually pretty bad.
Wow.
So yeah, if you're interested in like speedrunning the game, I definitely would recommend either SNES with the CRT or Wii VC with the CRT, or if you get anything like a retro tank and you're playing on like a gaming monitor or something, then that should also be good too.
I love my retro tank.
You got one, nice.
Yes.
X5, X3.
Look at how happy Mallow is there when Mallow puts his arms up.
Yeah, getting rid of the soot. So it's our 3rd star piece.
Yep, the 3rd one.
Which I think actually in this cutscene it still shows like 3, but I might.
Yeah, it showed 2 in the other one.
Oh, okay. There you go. So you'll see, we have 3. I just didn't fight Mac.
Sure we did. It was just very fast.
All right, if anyone knows this minigame, try to guess what time I'm gonna get for this minecart minigame. So I guess for a bit of a hint, I usually get like somewhere between like a 156 and like, if it goes really bad, like a 212. So probably somewhere in that range if I were to guess.
I'm gonna say 145.
After I crashed, rip. All right. now that I crashed, I'm gonna guess like a 158 something. 158.75. That's gonna be my guess. Because those crashes. I guess depending on if you use the mushroom to boost yourself or not, then usually this is like a second and a half, or it could be higher if you or a little bit higher if you like boosted like off the ledge, basically, because you end up going further out by a little bit. So I actually missed one mushroom in that 2D section, so I or on the side-scrolling section, so I wasted more time. All right, so I'm for sure not getting sub 2 minutes now with that next crash. Oh man. So yeah, whenever you're boosting and you reach a turn, then you need to use the brakes. And if you hit any hairpin turns, you also need to use the brakes as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I think I might have let go of the brakes too early or something. Because usually I try to just double tap the button.
My theory is you're not necessarily going off the track. You're trying to find another glitch to save time.
I think what's really jank is when if you fall off the tracks but land on like some other set of tracks, like it would be cool if you ended up like going on a different path or something, but unfortunately you just still crashed anyway. All right, 201.10, I think. So yeah, since I'm not at home, there's like some letters, like a VHS that's like blocking the timer, so I couldn't 100% see it.
It was the end was 201.10. I saw that, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, like the middle numbers were like kind of blocked, so I was like, oh, it could be a different number, but I think.
Yeah.
So
there were a lot that said 201 though. There were a lot that said 201 in chat.
Oh, I see 201.68.
Yeah.
205, 201. Now my screen scrolled too far down, so I can't see the rest. Hey, not bad. A lot of you got it.
I love how you just straight up crash into their building and they're like, "Oh, it's Mario. It's fine. It's fine. We can fix it. It's not that big of a deal."
Yep. So they're grateful we saved their kids. So I'd probably argue with them if they were mad about crashing through the ceiling after saving their kids. All right, what's this next part? Oh yeah, so there's like a frog coin here in Booster's Pass. If you talk to that, I wanted to say cactus, but that's not a cactus. I guess it might be like artichoke, because some of those are fakes, and you end up getting into an encounter if you touch them, and there's the enemy is called Artichoker.
I always thought they were just like Lego bushes.
It definitely looks like that. Actually.
Yeah.
We'll start calling it that from now on. But yeah, those artichokers, you can't run away from the fight if you get into an encounter. So it's a pretty rough run killer if it happens. Even though they don't move around, so it's like it's definitely your fault if you like get into an encounter. It's happened to me once, but I don't know if y'all hear that dog barking in the background, but it adds to the flavor. Oh wait, you said you could or couldn't?
I could not.
Oh, okay. So RTX voice might be doing his job, I hope. Alright, so I made sure to say no to that text option down there because it'll give you a tutorial on how to swap allies now that I have more than 3 party members. And yeah, since you got Bowser added, and yeah, I think it loses like a minute like going through that tutorial, so gotta make sure that you don't mess up through Turbo Controller, especially. Yeah, I love the music here and the movement in this part a lot. Really cool.
Just a big shout out to the entire soundtrack, really.
I know, right? Yeah, I can't think of like any songs that I dislike in this game at all.
Yeah.
The theme, the visuals, like I love this game so much. It's so cool. So many secrets in this game too.
I mean, we also get a Final Fantasy IV remake in this game too, or a boss theme remake is what I should say.
Yeah, Culex.
Culex, yeah.
I should try to practice him to fight him as like a donation incentives for like events and stuff.
Yeah,
would be really cool. I know like Just Incredible's done it, so. Yeah, and it looks like a pretty cool category. It's also like a shorter speedrun category called a Beat Culex that you can do too.
Oh, okay.
Like I think I forget exactly how long it is. Hour 45 minutes maybe.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, if Justin's still in chat, he could probably tell you what his time is. Or it might be. I think there might be a leaderboard for it on SRC as well. Yeah, this part, yet again, a lot of downtime. So it's like a pretty easy mini game once you're used to it. It's like, don't get caught behind the curtains. And yeah, these snippets are gonna be like looking around behind the curtains because they're trying to find that missing Mario doll that's on top of it's on top of the curtains where I'm jumping right now, basically. So they're trying to kind of like roleplay for since Peach fell onto Booster's tower when the sword fell through the sky in Bowser's Keep at the start of the run after I fought Bowser. Then yeah, when everybody got flung out, then she got flung onto this castle and or onto this tower, and he's trying to marry her. So he's kind of trying to like enact the marriage like with the dolls that he coincidentally has. And yeah, because of the isometric hitboxes, like I can be kind of like poking out of the curtains and not get caught. Like you can stand like a lot further out than that, but I
want to play it safe.
Yeah, exactly. Like it wastes a lot of time because if you get caught, because you have to like restart the whole minigame. And yeah, depending on how far into the minigame you were, then like, you know,
yeah,
you just like lose so much time if you mess around and get caught. Yeah, like I think you can stick out like a little more than half your body, like upwards. It's like quite a lot. It's like really funny that they don't see you either.
I was watching it and I was like, I don't remember. Like how are they doing that? But I thought normally when I play this game, they would see you.
Yeah, hitboxes for sure. Oh, it's asked also. So there hasn't been any like frame drops. Since this isn't my usual home setup, I pretty much just did everything like from scratch right now.
I think the only free ones that we've had, I think, are some of the unnecessary ones from what I've seen.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me.
Oh, all right. So remember to do that menu there, because I've occasionally forgotten and then gone into the boss fight and I'm like, oh well, the run's dead now. So I sometimes like whisper to myself, remember to do Eclipse. So yeah, there I saved. So I waited for the save block to be at the top of its oscillation when it's hovering up and down. So Mario will actually, like, when he's coming down from the air right now, he'll land a bit earlier or later when bouncing off of the save block, depending on the height of, like, when you jumped on the block to save. So it affects the RNG for this manipulation. Oh, which I'm gonna take off my headset right now. Alright, good so far. Ah, I was early.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna reset. Just to try and show it off one more time, but if I fail it again, I'll just keep going and do the backup route like an hour later in the run.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna take off my headset again for a bit.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, the thing was that when I cleared that freebie text box, I was too early. Lean a little bit closer. Good. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, that was the first time this week that I messed up the manipulation.
Nice.
But,
good job.
Thank you. So I did the easier version, which is the two freebies manip. There's a 3 manip and a 3 freebie manip and a 4 manip, but I haven't learned the 4 manip, which saves a lot of time. But the windows are tighter for when you need to use the rock candies and stuff. Yeah, I think for this one, most of the windows are generally between 6 and 8 frames for when you need to do specific actions. And yeah, it was fairly like based off of audio. Oh, again, I'm gonna take off my headset because I forgot I need sound for this part too. While I do, everybody guess how many flowers I'm gonna get from this Booster Hill minigame. So, I guess the least I could get is 0, most I can get is 16. And yeah, if I get 7 or less, then I'm gonna have to get backup flowers, which loses time. So, try to listen to when the barrel's coming out. Oh, it's bad RNG there. Oh, what? So these snippets, sometimes their hitboxes are kind of janky where you like jump on them but you get hit instead. Okay, yeah, so at this point I don't really need the sound anymore, but unfortunately Midnight Master, I still won't be able to hear you since I don't have a free hand to put my headset back on, basically.
Well, I'll go ahead.
Once I finish this minigame, I'll put it back on.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and do that.
But yeah,
okay.
Yeah, to get the sometimes you can't even get a perfect 16, depending on the RNG you get for where the barrels spawn on the second cycle. But yeah, also, yeah, these snippets, like, sometimes if you jump wrong on them, like you'll get hit like that one time I did. Honestly, yeah, I got the headset back. So 13. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, usually I get like in the double digits. Like if it's like really, really bad, I'll get like 11 or worse. But yeah, as long as I get like at least 8, then it's like fine throughout the run. Because then it won't lose any time.
I wasn't saying much, by the way, just so you're aware. I wanted for you to concentrate.
Ah, got you. Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to hear it. Yeah, since I took off my headset. But I think that's... Oh, wait, actually, I was going to say that's the last like audio-based thing I need to hear, but that's not true. So there's one spell that Mallow normally learns called Shock that I'll need to listen to for the timing for the timed hit. Like it's purely sound based, basically. There's no visual for it. Yeah, so safety save because this next boss fight, Blunt, the cake that comes alive, he easily kill a run. Like sometimes it might not be winnable even, but I think the odds are more likely that you'll get through the fight decently, but sometimes it's like a huge disaster. Whether you either just lose like a minute and a half or like you just straight up die in the fight. Like losing the fight is like really rare, but losing a lot of time is not really rare. So we'll see.
No, I do have to ask, do you know what type of cake it is?
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff on it though. There's like candy canes and like chocolate and oh well, I guess the final phase is like the raspberry phase, so if that's any inclination. It's also cool in the randomizer, there's a palette change that you get sometimes where he's like the chocolate cake, so they made him like brown, basically. Really neat. So yeah, that snippet game, so generally if you stay in the middle, like usually they'll come to you at some point, so that's like the easiest way to do that minigame quickly. So usually, so those torches will light up as time passes, so usually like one will light up if you're like decently fast. And then you also get a kiss from Peach as a reward. If you take longer, you get like different stuff happen, like Mario getting kissed by like Booster and like Bowser and stuff. But usually, if you're speedrunning the game, you'll probably get the Peach kiss like every time.
I also enjoy the organ in the background with the lips that are moving.
I think you can like jump on it and like have it make a sound too.
They yell at you if you do that, I think.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I thought I like vaguely remembered that, but yeah, it's like for sure a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so trying to get full-time hits on all of this first phase. I think if I half time like one attack, then it's not so bad. So, oh shoot, I half timed that block on Mario then. Might matter, it might not. So these chefs, they do 1 damage to Bowser, but they do like quite a bit to Geno and Mario. So when I get to the actual like phase, like cake phase, then he the candle phase, what do we call it? He might attack with like a lot of spells, and if Geno especially is like not at full health, like he might be at risk of dying. Even if he is at full health, he might still be at risk of dying. Depends on the RNG you get. Like sometimes you just get like completely wrecked by this guy. So we'll see what happens this time. And yeah, in this new route we have fearless pins equipped on Geno and Bowser, so they're both immune to fear, which normally makes your attacks do half damage, and you take 1.5 times damage when getting hit. So yeah, he has one attack called Sandstorm, which will cause fear on everyone that it hits. So it's important. Important that
it's a great song.
Oh, pardon?
Sandstorm.
I actually have a command about that because of this run in Sandstorm. Coincidentally. So yeah, every hit blows out a candle, and then when his turn comes back, one of his candles will relight. Oh my gosh, 2 diamond sauce. At least he targeted Mario both times because I used the red essence and he's invincible. So for 3 turns. So it's fortunate that like most of his attacks like focused Mario. So I actually got through the candle phase in 3 turns. Like it's very like common that you'll get like the 5-turn candle phase because like Geno might die or something, and
So
might die, or if he uses Lullaby, he might put somebody to sleep as well.
So you said earlier that when you attack it, you basically get rid of a candle. Does that mean every character gets to make a wish, or does the person who knock out the last candle the only one who makes a wish?
Good question. Yeah, I guess this time Bowser knocked out the last candle, and then Mario hit him once when the candles were all out to kill him. So,
oh, that works then. If Bowser did it, and then since Mario's passed out, it's perfect. It's all canon now.
Poor Mario. Yeah, overall, that was actually very solid RNG. Like, I think compared to my PBs split, I'd probably, because we did 2 diamond saws, which are really slow, like, I don't know, I'd assume that I would lose like 5 to 10 seconds, which is like not bad, honestly. It's like very, very likely that like Geno will die or something, and you have to like revive him with a pick-me-up. Or Geno or Bowser gets put to sleep and you gotta use an Able Juice to get rid of, or to cure them. And because of that, then it might take an extra turn or an extra 2 turns. And yeah, and then you can like easily start losing like 45 seconds or more, like, depending on how the fight keeps going at that point. But yeah, since he did Diamond Saws and targeted Mario particularly, then it was like incredibly lucky. And yeah, Bowser's really tanky, so he like usually can survive for a lot of turns. I think he can take like 2 diamond saws, especially because since he can't get feared by Sandstorm anymore. That used to be a really dangerous combination, like the fear from Sandstorm and then getting like diamond sawed as Bowser. Like even he can like almost die because of that. And Geno at max health can survive a diamond saw with 1 HP left, so that's why it's important to block the chef's attacks on Geno, just in case that happens. And then old route used to have wake up pin, so Lullaby wouldn't put people to sleep, but they were susceptible to fear from Sandstorm. But now it's like the opposite, because fearless pin, so won't get feared, but then you're at risk of getting put to sleep. So. It's a trade-off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a lot of downtime again. The reason I went back into that shop as well. So when we fought Croco the first time and he gave Mallow back his grandpa's frog coin, then so Mallow was sent to Mushroom Kingdom to get Frogfucius to get him his favorite snack, the cricket pie. And since Croco stole that coin, then that's why Mallow was crying earlier. And now that I got the coin back, then I was supposed to go buy the cricket pie from that shop, but we never did until right now, because it's like the fastest time to do it, because the world map automatically moves you to that entrance of Mushroom Kingdom, so it's just faster to get it there than to get it after you do max skip. Yeah, enjoy the lovely game of charades.
Yeah. In the meantime, through all of that, I do want everyone to understand that we're going to be doing, we got Super Mario right now, RPG Legends of the Seven Stars. I can talk. later on tonight after this is we're going to have speedruns from the crypt with Back for Blood in Resident Evil Village. Don't forget, tomorrow on our GDQ Hotfix, we're going to have Portal 2 on the first step starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Watch Dogs on how to train a speedrunner right after that. So we have that. And when, of course, if you miss anything, we have a highlights channel on YouTube. You just have to use !highlights. That way it'll give you a link to the YouTube. You can, like, every week see kind of a quick little montage of really amazing and really comedic moments that have happened throughout the week here on Hotfix.
I gotta check that out. That sounds really cool.
I love them. They're hilarious.
Yeah, it's like almost like blooper reels. Like close enough. All right, so something I like to do during events is, for this part, kind of like what we call a marathon tradition, to glitch Peach's sprite like that by opening and closing the menu.
Oh, hello.
So it loses like 4 seconds, but it's like pretty neat to show off. Normally you're supposed to do...
You okay there, Peach?
It's like half her face just like that way. Like... Yeah, like normally you're supposed to go in and out of the castle so that she'll land faster, so that you can talk to her sooner. But yeah, you can just do that for fun too. So camera movement again. I did that little loop around onto the rock. So yeah, now I'm giving Frog Fuchsius that cricket pie. So just let him be sad there, like all this time. I never got the cricket pie way back. Need to talk to him again because he says that there's a star spotted on Star Hill, which unlocks Star Hill on the map. So if you don't talk to him, then that part of the map won't be open. So it loses a lot of time because you have to go back and talk to him. But I definitely reset once because that happened. I was like, I talked to him only once. The curse. So yeah, Star Hill. So basically, there's a lot of these like little stars on the ground that have like people's wishes on them. Like the ones with faces, I think you can talk to them. And you'll see like wishes like from people. The text is in Japanese, so I wouldn't even be able to read what they say, like even right now. Which I know one of them like says like I wish I wasn't such a crybaby, and then like Mallow will get mad at you when you read it. It's like it's rude to read, rude to peek on people's wishes, or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a specific route. Oh, good.
So I would love to know the backstory behind some of those wishes. Besides that one, they're all like, I feel like a dev just wrote them in or something.
Exactly. Ooh, I gotta ask some people about this if they know. Because
yeah,
if Pidge is secretly lurking, maybe I might try asking her later.
Or if you're watching this on YouTube,
hey, there you go.
Put it in the replies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Little segue with that. Yeah, Pidge is the one who taught me to speedrun this game, even back in 2018. So, yeah, since we both live in Toronto, then and we've known each other from like the Smash Bros community for a really long time. So, he saw me doing a casual playthrough and was like, "Yeah, I can teach you how to speedrun this. It's not that hard." And I was like, "All right." So I hit her up like 4 months after that because during that time when she offered, I was still sponsored for Smash. So I was traveling a lot for tournaments. And then, yeah, once I wasn't sponsored anymore, then I wasn't really traveling much. So I was like, "Yo, are you down to teach me this run?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm down." So yeah, I went to her place a few times during the summer in 2018. And yeah, she taught me the route and explained like a lot of stuff in great detail, so it was like so good like starting out because I like knew like backup strats and like everything. So it was like actually amazing. That's a first speed to learn. And yeah, so just now I talked to that old guy. So that opens up the sea, which is the next area I gotta go to, and then talk to that frog to buy the EXP booster, which is what I was collecting frog coins for this whole time. Is this right? Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this really long menu where yeah, so I'm gonna be buying and selling a ton of things. I don't know what else to say. Buying and selling a ton of things. So the big things to note are what is it? The bombs. So fire bombs, ice bombs, and fright bombs, and a bad mushroom, and one bad mushroom as well. So yeah, so they're really like fast damage sources for battles, which is incredibly nice. So faster than using like AoE spells and stuff. So like a lot of enemies that are susceptible to these like elemental bombs and stuff, you're gonna be using to like destroy them quick, basically. So yeah, with that star, leveling up a bunch of party members. Unfortunately, Mario didn't hit level 8 because he's behind by like 10 EXP currently. And so I used the skill swap glitch. So right before I grabbed the star, I opened the menu and I swapped Peach and Mallow in their party slots, and because of that, if the character levels up when the wrong character is supposed to learn a new move, then the wrong character learns it. So basically, because it was swapped, Peach hit level 10, which is where Mallow is supposed to learn Shocker at level 10. And the game thinks Mallow is still in that slot, so it made Peach learn Shocker instead. And since her magic attack is higher than Mallow's, then that's why we use her instead of Mallow for spells, basically.
That makes sense.
I got that wrong the first time. It's fine. Just reset the room and do it again. I think the password's like pearls in the Japanese version. Oh wait, sorry, aquarium in the Japanese version. Pearls in English. Yeah, so gotta try to make sure Mario doesn't die. And these enemies are also weak to fire, so these fire bombs will kill these tentacles pretty easily. In addition, I use Geno Boost because it also does still boost like your items damage by 1.5 times. So I'm hoping to get like at least one firebomb 3D as well. Oh my god, so that attack did only 22 damage because Mario's under level. Because of missing like 10 EXP from the Mobile Mines mishap.
It got the job done though.
Yup. So I'm gonna attack with Geno just in case, because I think Mario might not do enough damage with his jump. Oh yeah, it's not even close. So normally he's supposed to do 81 damage because of all the jumps I did.
Oh
and
wow.
Geno didn't even do like anywhere near enough damage either. So.
Geno did 2 damage. Poor Geno.
Exactly. Alright, there you go. So he just poisoned Geno with Venom Drool, so that wasn't so bad. Yeah, King Calamari's attacks are like kind of slow, so you just try to kill him before he gets to do an attack. But it's fine. Yeah, it's basically just like one extra attack, so not the worst.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get hit by those bullet bills because they'll push you off the ledge. Like you won't encounter them or anything. So I moved in a specific way. And then that doppelganger room, I grabbed Caro Cola from over there. I'm gonna save here just in case any mishaps with like the next fight coming up.
In the save menu, are there 4 saves or are there 2?
Oh, pardon?
When you go into the save menu, let's save a load. Were there 4
Yeah,
or are there 2?
There's 4.
There's 4.
Yeah, two on top, 2 on bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, since there's not like a practice ROM or anything, then I have a lot of like copies of the game to use the fact that there's like 4 saves basically.
I just found it interesting that in the American version, there was only 3 instead of 4.
Yes. Yeah, I guess maybe like less. Oh, I wonder. Like console limitations? Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
I actually have no idea. Ooh, another freebie. I like that. All right, I got at least 2 firebomb freebies, so that's extremely good. And oh wow, Gino's really behind on EXP too. He leveled up there instead of after King Calamari. But should be fine, like I think. Oh, I forget if he supposed to hit level 10 before after this next boss, or if it's later the run. If he's supposed to be level 9, then it's fine. But I actually forget. Okay, yeah, his 80 HP. Yeah, he's fine for level 10. Another freebie. I'm loaded.
Oh, so I was wrong. There are 4 in the American version. They're just vertical. I just thought there were 3 because I haven't played this game in a while. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. You can't see me, but I'm giving you all a thumbs up.
I also haven't played English in a while, so I got corrected too. All right, so I'm gonna have my headset off for a bit because I'm gonna be trying to do 100 super jumps for this. So I'm gonna boost my defense as well, just for safety, because if I get hit by Pierce with Mario, then he'll die in 1 hit if I don't block it. The timing to block Pierce is like really awkward, so okay, I half timed it, which would have been good enough. All right, cool.
Nice.
864 damage. So I lost count. But the damage tells it all. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so easy to zone out when doing the super jump. So I sometimes just lose count.
Yeah. I know how intense it is, but it's like when I just remain silent, just let the game music play. It's like you just got to be in there for that particular zone.
Yep. It's like over a minute, I think, to do 100. We're doing it for a while.
Chat's just in awe right now. Chat's just wow.
Hey, appreciate the compliments. Yeah, for the other super jumps that I'll do later, I won't need to take off my headset, but I just wanted to make sure that I got the 100 on the first try. So
yeah, if
I drop them later on, it's like when doing super jumps, it's like not really that consequential. So and usually I'm good at I'm usually good about being able to listen while listen to people talking while doing super jumps. But yeah, just wanted to make extra sure because the TV volume actually is kind of low. So
oh yeah,
I just wanted to extra make sure that time, so I wouldn't have to do any backup fights to do where I needed to do 100 super jumps again. But yeah, so I did mention that Yeah, when using Shocker, the cue is audio based. So again, I'm gonna have to like take off my headset for this.
Yeah.
Because the most damage output you can really do, besides using the throwable items, is using Shocker with Peak. So I want to make sure to get full time picks. So gonna have this off for a bit.
Yeah.
But I'll probably talk about the fight still right now. So I want to boost attack and defense because Yardovich is always going to do Water Blast for his first turn. Oh wow, the audio sounded so stuffed on the TV. And then yeah, so the next for his following turns, he'll either do Water Blast again, Flamestone, or got the other attack, Will-O-Wisp. And ideally you want him to use Flamestone because it's the fastest and it's a single target attack as well. Will-O-Wisp is also single target, but it's like a very long animation. Then it's stronger. And then yeah, Water Blast hits everyone really hard. Okay, cool. So 237 damage means that I full timed it. If I do, I think it's 197, then that means I half timed it. Firebomb. Oh, so I want to use Kero Cola here to mostly for the FP restoration and to have Peach at full health, just in case. Alright, so far so good with the Shockers. Sometimes I mess them up a lot in runs, so I'm always like extra, like, I guess nervous when doing this. So one Fright Bomb. Fright Bombs do cause fear on enemies that are susceptible to fear, but this guy's not susceptible. And yeah, Mario died, which I guess that just means I don't have to defend with him, which actually saves time. So that was actually good luck. Defend with Geno. Last Shocker. Oh, I half timed it, dang. So yeah, I guess one of two backups is either to Geno Beam, since I got more than 11 flowers in Booster Hill. So I have enough FP to shoot a Geno Beam. Or alternatively, I could have thrown a Bad Mushroom, or threw, because I freebeat a Fright Bomb, I could have thrown that too, as well. As a backup. But
Still,
Geno Beam's slower. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's always good to try and do well on Booster Hill as well. To have the extra FP just in case too.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall that was good. Got like 4 out of 5 Shocker timing. I think I was like a little early on that last one. So I half timed it instead.
Yeah. It happens.
And then yeah, the RNG was pretty solid, like for that fight too. And yeah, oh yeah, so when Yardovich split with the Mirage attack, so there's one fake one and one real one, but so the cursor defaults to the real one, so you never have to guess which one's real or not. Because it is random which one.
I never knew that.
I forgot that's a huge thing to point out. Just in case people are like, whoa, how did he know? You know? So yeah, shop menus. Yeah, upgrading some of the people's weapons there. And sold another flower box that dropped at some point to have enough coins to I'm gonna buy a star coming up later, and it costs 400 coins, so yeah, that's why I sold the flower box. No, I messed up. I tried to be all swaggy with the Fast Gecko's strat. It happens. At least I ran away from the fight.
Yeah.
Additionally, running from fights is a 50% chance, so per try. Oops. I almost fell. Yeah, 50% chance per try, but like my first practice run, I got into so many encounters and I kept getting like 4 try or worse, like literally every time. Out of like 8 encounters, I think.
I'm kind of glad that when you said that it defaults to the right one, and I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't realize that, because I just see chat It does? It does? What?
Yeah, same. I never knew that until Pidge explained it when she was teaching me the run. So I definitely didn't know that until like almost 4 years ago. And I got an Ice Bomb freebie, so I'm really good for inventory currently. Like if I were going for a PB attempt, this is like the type of luck I would need, pretty much. Because yeah, normally if I didn't have the flower box drop from Croco 2, like usually getting at least like 3 Ice Bomb freebies is good. So getting the flower box drop is like basically like getting 2 freebies. So, pretty huge.
That is nice.
Yeah, it's the first time this week that I got one from Croco, so
And it was here. So that's good.
exactly. And another freebie too. It's wild.
Wow.
Oh yeah, for some other characters' level ups, so for Geno, his very first 2 level ups gave him HP so that he would have enough health to survive Water Blast, the first Water Blast from Yardovic, without using a defense boost from Geno Boost. Since you need to boost Peach on the first turn, then he needs enough health to be able to survive. And then yeah, after that, we just give him a physical attack for the rest of the run, pretty much. And then Bowser gets physical attack on every level except for 10 and 13, pretty much. Because later fight, he needs like just enough HP to survive a hit from a boss. So I'll point out later.
That last gecko that you got with the star was like almost on the last frame, if not on that last frame.
Yep, the last 2 runs I did, I missed it like just barely. Like,
does that affect
like
the run in any way, shape, or form, or is it a bonus?
It affects it a little, sometimes, because so that star up there the first star that I use up top, gives you 11 EXP per enemy that you kill. And then this star that I bought with 400 coins gives you 6 EXP per kill. So they're not the same because of that. And so if you miss that last gecko, then you'll be 5 EXP short throughout the run. Which usually, if you were perfectly on your EXP route at that point, it like won't really impact the run. But since Mario is 10 EXP short from when I messed up in Mauville Mines, then so when the 2 stars from now, when I in Barrel Volcano, I'm gonna be trying to kill 1 extra enemy so that Mario will hit level 15 before Zard Dragon. Otherwise, that fight can be a little more dangerous, and also his damage output will be a little lower because of that. So, the EXP for stars in Barrel Volcano, I think it's 9 EXP per kill, so it'll put Mario back on track if I can kill 1 extra enemy in there. Might or might not happen. We'll see. Yeah, gonna do 57 super jumps since Geno hit a high damage roll just now. I miscounted.
Oh.
I miscounted by 1. It's actually a huge time loss too, because
Oh no.
in this fight, so Balloon will always eat 1 person and clone them. So it loses. Oh, whoops! What am I doing? It loses a lot of time because you have to kill the clone too. Fortunately, he cloned Mario, so that won't affect my EXP though, because if he produces a Peach clone, then you'll get I think like 8 less EXP, and if he gives a Geno clone, you get more EXP, but I forget by how much though. So the game defaults to so if you kill Balloon before he clones anyone, then the game will default to giving you the XP you would get from Balloon and plus 2 Mario clones, and then one of the Mario clones will get replaced by whatever he clones. So since he cloned Mario, it was unchanged basically. And yeah, each clone has like a different like amount of EXP that they'll give you. So depending on the character. Yeah, there's 100 super jumps, so I got the super suit and attack scarf for 30 super jumps as well. But yeah, so the reason that I was saying that I needed to do 57 super jumps on Balloon 2 was because so Geno hit at least 192 damage, so yeah, 52 super jumps would have done like just enough to kill him. But if Geno hits like a lower damage roll, like I think if he hits like less than 178, then you have to do like 59 super jumps, which and if it hits anything between those numbers that I mentioned, then you have to do 58 super jumps, and you lose about 40 frames per extra super jump you have to do. So, you know, it's like a small time loss if you get like a low damage roll, basically.
Yeah. So let's say then that scenario you had to do 57. Will it automatically cut off on 57, or is there a possibility of you can do like 58, 59, or accidentally do 100 for like an overkill?
Yeah, you can do like way too many for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the backup strat. If I had messed up getting 100 on Johnny, then the backup would have been to do 100 on Balloon next. But the reason to do it on Johnny first is because he already needs like, I think it's like 92 super jumps to kill. So he's like the closest to like needing 100 like before you get to Monstro Town, or
just be nice
to kill with super jumps. Yeah, exactly. It's just like you're doing, since you would have to do like more jumps on Balloon than you would on Johnny. Yeah. And it saves all that time basically. Is what, like I think close to half a minute. I might be wrong though. You can definitely do math. It's like I guess every 3 jumps is like 2 seconds. So whatever that adds up to.
Well, you said what, 40 frames per jump?
Yeah.
So there's 30 in this game of 30 frames a second?
60.
60, it is 60. Okay, so never mind. I can't math that well.
yeah. So it's 2 seconds every 3 jumps, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what am I equipping? Oh,
I
right.
Now.
Yeah, okay, I got the equips. Since I don't have my notes up, then I had like a brain fart for a moment, but I got it. Yeah, so there was an item in the sunken ship that I got. I'm gonna save this in case. Okay, yeah, so the sunken ship that I got called Safety Ring, which I forgot the description, but it actually doesn't tell you like everything that it does. It's actually an incredible accessory. So it gives you immunity to all statuses. And it gives you immunity to all statuses, and it gives you immunity to elemental damage, so fire, ice, and lightning damage. Which is why with Yardovich, if he did like Flamestone on Peach, for example, it would do 0 to her. So I had to super jump that flower head because I half-timed Bowser's attack. So since they have 200 HP, then Mario's physical attack definitely wouldn't have done enough to kill it. So I did super jumps to make up for that. Just to keep the turn order correct, apparently. And then Ice Bomb all these jerks. And then I'm gonna Ice Bomb these next ones. So normally if like I didn't get any Ice Bomb freebies or anything, this would be the last Ice Bomb that I would have. But that I'd be like complaining about having bad luck and all this stuff throughout the run. But fortunately we're not living in that universe.
Yeah.
Also Geno is 1 level short, so I think I'm gonna have to attack him one more time with Bowser to kill him. Otherwise this attack from Geno would normally kill the head. He also has I think it's a 50% chance to counterattack whenever he takes a hit from you too. No, there's the level up. Yeah, so after Belome 2, then Gino was supposed to level up, but again, since I'm behind 10 EXP, then matters. And now that I have Peach in the party, I can't I wouldn't be able to like make up the EXP for the other characters because if she has too much EXP, she'll level up before I do the next skill swap. Because I'm gonna make her learn Geno Blast in Barrel Volcano with that star.
Interesting.
So her EXP is like the most important part for saving time currently. So just kind of have to live with like Mario and Geno being like under leveled in some fights. And then Bowser's EXP is fine because he wasn't in the party by that point when I messed up. So his EXP route is fine, really too. Just the other three characters are behind by 10 currently.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, because the Mobile Mind Star, you get 5 EXP per kill. And yeah, I missed the 2 enemies that I was supposed to kill. Chappins. So yeah, Nimbus Land, the land of cutscenes. There's so much dialogue, and this is a major reason why Japanese saves a lot of time over English, is like this area. There's so much talking. Like I'll immediately be going into the shop and doing some menus, and then there's gonna be like more dialogue after I leave the shop, pretty much. It's like quite a lot. Which yeah, basically Valentina here, and then Dodo, that chonky bird. That chonky bird is posing as Mallow, the missing prince. And so yeah, they're kind of trying to like, I guess, take over like the the kingdom by pretending that he's the prince. And yeah,
I mean, I can see it.
You know, see the resemblance?
Yeah. When everyone looks like a cloud and it's a giant bird, I totally see the resemblance here. Totally.
Right. Wait a minute. I think I missed menu. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely missed menu. I gave Peach the amulet and Bowser, and Geno the EXP booster. So I did it in reverse order. But fortunately, I caught that mistake. Otherwise, Peach's EXP route would have been off, and she may not have even. She might have been too behind on EXP to not be able to. I wouldn't have been able to do the skill swap glitch later if I didn't catch that mistake. So yeah, more charades.
Yeah.
Since that golden statue looks like Mallow, so yeah, that's his father when he was young, the king of Nimbus Land, King Nimbus. And so yeah, they're explaining that Mallow fell out of the sky and was raised by Frogfucius all this time. So.
Mario being the wonderful interpreter and impersonator for all of it, by the way, you know.
Exactly. Hold on, so I don't yell across the room. I'm gonna message my buddy for more water. He might be lurking the stream.
While that all is going on, I will remind everyone that Summer Games Done Quick 2022 is coming up June 26th through July 3rd. Be sure to register before May 23rd if you want to attend the live event in Minnesota. And Frame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. The game and volunteer submissions are open right now until May 22nd. Type !FF in Twitch chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information.
Alright, I was typing that. Oh, they like double sent for some reason.
Oh, and finally, by the way, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support the weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy all of these Hotfix shows, which once again is every weeknight, roughly around 7 p.m. Eastern, and weekends at around 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, y'all might have seen me on like multiple Hotfix shows this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Mario RPG content, I did a randomizer for random number generation with Skybills. was really fun because that scene was kind of cursed. So it was so much better than like having a scene that I just like would breeze through easily, which I was a little bit worried about. I was like glad that it was good content.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was so fun to watch.
Yeah, it took a little longer than expected, but it was like, you know, it was good like having to like struggle in some boss fights. So that was quite nice. Yeah, definitely loved it. And then yeah, I guess a lot of the other hotfix shows I've been on, it's mostly been for Link's Awakening DX, particularly. Like TV Precipice, What's Faster? We raced Linkus running Wind Waker HD. And yeah, I guess a lot of the like Black History Month events as well. So unapologetically black and fast. And then Juneteenth last year. Yeah, they've all been good times.
We have all those. We have so many amazing other shows with amazing themes. Like the first step's going to be tomorrow.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
I love seeing like like new people like checking out stuff too. Super cool. And then
also I want to say How to Train a Speedrunner is after the first step tomorrow as well, which is also a great concept.
Nice. And yeah, the one for Rusty speedruns, Mercy Kill. That's like I think that's the first hotfix show that I ever watched myself actively. That's kind of what got me into it because of was it TGH was running Zelda 1, so I caught that show, and then so it got me into like trying to like tune into like as many like hotfix shows as I can, like even if I just have them in the background and I'm like chilling or something. So
it's great, yeah. Well, like I said earlier, weeknights 7 p.m. Eastern, weekends 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yep,
right here.
Yep. And yeah, there's a lot of people that come into like my stream chat that they'll mention that they like watch some of the shows and how they like regularly watch like a lot of the hotfix shows. So yeah, it's always good content.
Yeah, and if anyone was going to, while I had that on topic, if someone wanted to be like, wow, I really love Ryan Ford as runner, where can I go?
So yeah, my stream is Ryan_Ford 522. So Ford like the car. Those YouTube viewers out there. And then yeah, my Twitter and Instagram are both the same. Actually, I try to make them be the same. Like I change them eventually. So, yeah, this fight's like not dangerous at all. Assuming that I have my equips correct. So Mario, okay, yeah. So when you have weapons equipped, the characters can have like variants for damage rolls within a certain window. So if Mario hit like 3 good damage rolls, you can actually kill Birdo with 3 hits for Mario. But unfortunately, the first roll was extremely low, and then second one was like mid, and then third one was like really high. So it was barely not enough. Kind of got like all the variable ranges pretty much.
Nice.
But I think the odds are pretty low for you to kill with 3 hits from Mario. But yeah, usually an attack from Geno or throwing an item with Bowser will kill Birdo afterwards. So yeah, there's a heavy Troopa skip, part 2. Went through the side door. I actually failed the first skip because I walked into him and got into an encounter. But that second one's pretty easy. Like when you enter the room, if you just hold right until you touch the it's like a pillar on the wall. Once you touch the pillar, then if you hold up and right, you'll just go past them. It's like pretty free when you get used to it. The first heavy Troopa skip though, that one's like tougher because you have to be like you have to like be in a good like line. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, my friend so I messaged him to get me water. But yeah, he just brought it right now.
Hey, hydration is important. I have a whole water bottle. I have a nice jug of water next to me. So hydration is very, very important. Chat, be sure to hydrate, please.
All nearly 3K of y'all. Definitely hydrate. But yeah, again, this is going through more like cutscenes and stuff. So there's gonna be a star right here. And I'm also moving in the specific way to avoid the enemies too. And yeah, just using the star to kill all those enemies and Dodo. You would actually have to fight him if you didn't kill him with the star. The timer
just jumped on top of it.
Yeah, it's like a 2-frame window to jump off of too. So
just the swag of it all.
Exactly. It doesn't like save time or anything. It's just like purely swag thing. It's our Yump, like in Super Mario World, but it's a 2-frame window instead of like frame perfect like in that game though. Yeah, the timer for the star gets reduced to a certain number when you enter that room where Dodo is. So it doesn't matter how long you take in the other rooms to get to that room, because then the timer gets like close to the end, so that you have a very limited time to actually like kill him. Oh, I forgot I was gonna save before I.
Oh no!
It should be fine. I have a lot of I have fire bombs, so this fight should be easy. So the dangerous part can be when Dodo. So the 1v1 here, he picks the middle person in the party. So we have Bowser in the middle on purpose. And I personally have a hard time blocking Dodo's regular attack. So, like, I have timed it just now at the start of the fight. But since I have a firebomb, I can throw one and do one untimed attack to kill him. But normally, like, if you have like bad luck with freebies or something throughout the run, then you might not have any items to use, and you have to attack him like 5 times to kill him. And if he keeps attacking you a lot, and also he has a 50% chance to counterattack every time you hit him, then if you miss your blocks a lot, you can like have a risk of dying because of that. So when he has stronger attack, I can block it pretty easily, but then his like regular attack, for some reason I struggle really hard with like perfect blocking it.
Hey, I'm the same way.
Sorry?
I'm the same way with that. I struggle with the defending on this.
Missing the failing the easy stuff and like getting the hard stuff for whatever reason. Yeah, so Gino died in 2 turns, which is like really uncommon, but there's what it is. So if he was still alive, I would have tried to do turn skip, which you can possibly kill Valentina in 3 turns. Yeah, you can potentially kill her in 3 turns if you attack with your whole party. But since Gino was already dead, then I already gave up on trying to skip her turn. And just let Bowser die too, so that I don't have to keep defending with her. She's giving a lot of physical attacks, which is incredibly lucky though, because otherwise, if she uses a lot of spells, they're slow. And then also, yeah, like they can kill like Gino and Bowser pretty much, like she did this time. Bowser level 13. I want to give him HP at this level. Or a fight later on in the run called Countdown. In the second last area, he has an attack called Dark Star, which is like the strongest single target spell in the game. And if Bowser hits level 14 with, yeah, he should because of his EXP. So when he hits level 14, he'll have enough HP that he can survive for a Dark Star with 1 HP. If he happens to get hit by it.
I love how Mario just grabs Peach's umbrella and puts it on because Mario knows that Mallow's gonna cry.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it being Peach's. It's pink, like the one that she uses. So
yeah. It's also worth noting that during that time period, no one else seems to be like, oh look, it's raining outside. They just go on their daily chores and everything.
Yep. Guess they're all used to it. Yeah, that's so heartwarming. Like
Yeah.
even though you don't see them like see each other, but then you know, because it rains, it's like you know they're crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that touch so much.
Hmm.
And yeah, again, more dialogue since you just saved Mallow's parents that were locked up in. They were locked up in the room right before I did the second heavy trooper skip. Which there's some funny dialogue if you try to open that door too, because Bowser's like ready to bust down the door, but then Mallow stops him, and he's like, because Valentina is saying that her parents are like the king and queen are tired, so they're just sleeping and don't want to be disturbed. So Mallow's like, yeah, if they're really bedridden, like we shouldn't disturb them and like bust down the door. So he stops Bowser. Then Bowser like has like tears in his eyes.
I also forgot that when Mario falls twice, but at the one moment where Mario's gonna break through the cloud, just gives a nice little peace sign.
Oh yeah, that wall. I thought you were thinking of the other stance that he makes. Yeah, the peace sign too. Yeah, and I got Barrel Volcano, which love this music. First off, and so here gonna do the skill swap again. So swapping Peach and Geno this time, and also, oops, almost missed menu, but fortunately did not. So giving Mario the EXP booster because I want to try to get him to level 15 as well. And fortunately, that one enemy dropped in front of me, but I missed that other enemy, so I only got 8 kills instead of 9. But at least I got the skill swap glitch, if anything. But I think Mario won't hit level 15 before the next boss fight. Could make it a little dangerous, but like it should be fine though.
The totally
and worst case, I'm
Super
saving
Sentai.
all the time. Oh, sorry, I missed that.
The boss fight is totally not Super Sentai. Totally not.
not that one yet. Not that one yet. That's the one after.
Oh, that's right. That is the one out. Okay, yeah.
The one after. So yeah, now that I got skill swap, you get this lovely pink Geno sprite as well. When Peach does Geno Blast.
It's interesting.
Oh, Mario did hit level 15. Wow.
I'm confused. Like, why is there, why is there a different colored sprite in general for Geno?
Yeah, I know, right? For some of the like character animations, there's like palette swaps. Also, holy moly, these guys are on.
Wow.
I think the other one's gonna still be blocking the door. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So originally, I tried to see if like these guys would get out of the way of the door, and then once they were taking too long, I tried to leave the room and go back in to reset the room so that they'd be gone. Also, there I did a Stump It skip, which can avoid that encounter with the Stump It, which you can't run away from that fight if you get into the encounter. So yeah, it's pretty important to skip that fight. Otherwise, you have to do the battle and win. And, but yeah, yeah, the Spinies. So yeah, since I waited so long, then one of the other Spinies like blocked the bottom door too. So I just kept getting into encounters because I was too greedy, basically. Long story short.
They just wanted to add that extra level.
Exactly. So I fell off, but I also landed on the Potaboo, which was hilarious. But now I missed the ending there. All right, there you go. There you go.
Like you saved yourself, but then
recovered, then just fell again anyway. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I was gonna talk about how I'm so sick, and then love the easy thing. All right, so I got so Zardragon. So he also has a 50% chance to do counterattack when you hit him, and since I have a lot of ice bombs actually because of all the freebies and stuff. 420 damage.
And a freebie. And a freebie.
I got the freebie, but I got the worst RNG for this turn too. Dang.
I forgot how cute this dragon looks, though.
I know, right? So yeah, if he uses his physical or uses Scream like he did on Geno, then he'll summon the Dragon Balls, and he'll 3 of them will attack you as well. And yeah, it's just like really long animation. Also, Scream is like extremely slow compared to a physical. So he won't summon the balls if he uses Water Blast or Flame Wall. So if he casts a spell, basically. So ideally, you want him to use Flame Wall because that's the shorter animation of the two. But yeah, since I had more ice bombs, then yeah, I just threw another one to kill him. And now you've got Zombone, like the zombie dragon, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, so either the strat you can do is to attack him 4 times with Mario, or attack twice and then use ultra jumps about 10 to 12 times, depending on your damage rolls from your first 2 physicals. So I just did the 4 physical way, which can be faster if Zombone uses physicals a lot. Alright, so maybe I should pull up my notes for this fight.
Maybe beneficial. Maybe beneficial.
There's a list of like 8 different strats, depending on like what your inventory is like, with rock candy, fire bombs, and ice bombs. So there's like 8 different strats to do depending on what you have. So the one I'm gonna be doing is probably the second best one, which is having 1 rock candy and having at least 1 fire bomb and 1 ice bomb. So we're gonna use like all 3 of those items. So when I start off the fight with the rock candy, then if it freebies, then I can do the 2 rock candy strat instead, which is the optimal fight. So I'm majorly hoping that the rock candy freebies, which is a 25% chance. Same with all these fire bombs and ice bombs I've been using that have been freebieing a lot, are all like 25% chance per use, and I've got a lot of freebies. So quite good luck. Like recently, I ran for a marathon. I was Retrothon. I had ridiculous luck with freebies and also all the boss fights too. But I made a lot of mistakes in the run, so I wasn't like really close to PBing. But like the luck was like the best I've ever had, like in a run, hands down. So hoping that another time that I get like incredible luck like that, maybe push my PB down by like 3 or 4 minutes. That'd be really cool.
Chat's going all about Axum Rangers. Go Axum Rangers with the guitar.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Alright, no freebie on the rock candy, but it's all good. So firebomb here to kill Pink. Oh, I freebied the firebomb. Nice consolation prize. So yeah, kill Pink, and then Mario want to ultra jump and hit everybody once. So yeah, when Mario hit level 14, he learned ultra jump, which similar to super jump, except it is an AoE move because it hits everyone. There's no prizes for getting like 100 ultra jumps or anything like that, but I think also when you reach about 16 ultra jumps, then it shrinks down to a 2-frame window per jump. So like, I don't know anyone that can like do a high amount of ultra jumps even. Whereas with super jumps, starting from jump number 14 through 100, they're all a 3-frame window. So seems to be like just barely reasonable. Since we can since a lot of runners can do 100. So yeah, so I got to the blade phase. So he's gonna shoot the breaker beam, or in Japanese it's called Justice Breaker. But yeah.
That's
Ideally Gino will die. All right, cool.
That sounds very Super Sentai. I mean, Axum.
I know, right? Yeah, I got like this Megazord looking thing. Yeah, sometimes the breaker beam might miss somebody, and sometimes it'll miss Gino, and he'll survive. And then, if he does, then you have to defend with him like each turn, which is wastes a little bit of time. So, ideally, he gets killed by it. Yeah, that was a clean fight overall. I had good resources, so it went like pretty much as smooth as I wanted it to. Oh, and also when I was trying to hit everyone once with Ultra Jump, then it didn't take too long, because sometimes you'll like not hit one person for a while when you're doing like the Ultra Jump, so that can also be dicey. I think if like you don't hit red, then it's not too bad. If you have I think it still doesn't matter if you have an ice bomb, but I might be wrong about that. Yeah, I think my last practice run, it took like 16 jumps to hit red because it just kept jumping on black like 6 times in a row. It's like, come on, hit someone else. But yeah, sometimes I meme about it. I'm like, did I accidentally click super jump instead of ultra jump if I keep like bouncing off of like the same person a bunch of times in a row? So going all the way to this corner for camera movement again. It's a little faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, gonna be doing another RNG manip. So now Malo's parents saying that I think it's time that I think you're at that age where you can take the bus finally. So you're gonna take the Nimbus bus to get to Bowser's Keep because the bridge got destroyed. Back when the sword crashed. Back when that giant sword crashed into the castle. So you're gonna fly over there?
You mean quote unquote Smithy?
That's what people thought when like you first like play the game.
Yeah.
Because he mentions that he's like, we're from the Smithy gang, so people think that that Exor is Smithy. So yeah, when we enter Bowser's Keep, so there's gonna be a room where there's 4 doors or 6 doors, sorry, and you have to clear 4 out of the 6 to proceed to the next area. And so we're gonna manipulate those doors to avoid getting battle doors because the battle rooms are really slow compared to the puzzle ones and the platforming ones. So if I hit this manip correctly, then I'll not get battle doors. Because yeah, I think there's like 11 different frames you can hit, and depending on which frame you get, then there's like a flow chart for like what doors you enter and what rooms you get depending on which door you pick. And then depending on that, then you the flow chart will tell you like which next is the next door that you're supposed to pick. So I always start with door number 2, and then depending on what kind of room I get, then I'll know which door to pick next, basically. So there's like an image that I have that just shows which ones to pick.
I think we also forgot to mention that for those that have never seen or heard about this game, that this is a collaboration between Nintendo and Squaresoft. At the time was Squaresoft, now Square Enix.
Yep. Hence the Final Fantasy cameo.
Yeah,
with Culex.
With Culex, yeah.
The Final Fantasy 4 music in that fight.
Did this game come out before Final Fantasy 6? Because I know they used the Final Fantasy 4 boss theme.
Good question. I actually don't know. I feel like someone in chat would know.
Yeah, I think chat may help with that.
Jinx. I'm kidding. So yeah, I gotta make sure to say no about the explanation about doors. So, door 2. right, so quiz is usually the common one to get in the first room. Oh, I got the question wrong. I got 2 wrong in a row. All right, so normally if you get 2 questions wrong, then you'll like automatically lose the quiz. But since I got the first 2 questions wrong, it should be fine still. Because the platform. Oh god. All right, I might lose now. Oh yeah, so
Oh no.
So the platform raises you. Dang it. Okay, yeah. So it raises you up 1 floor when you get a question correct, and then you move down 2 if you get a question wrong. I can just re-enter and do it again. So. I'm sorry I don't read Japanese. Yeah, some of these questions I forgot, and I haven't practiced it either. So I have a mobile app on. That was the first one I got wrong last time. The same question, and I picked the same answer. All right, yeah, I guess I lost. Rip. Whoops.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right. Through trial and error, I'm gonna get it.
Third time's the charm, right?
Third time's the charm for sure. Yeah, so there's. Okay, I got it right this time. The same question. I didn't just autopilot. So yeah, there's an app made by Pidge, which is for I think it's for Android phones. So during that cutscene when the bus is flying to Bowser's Keep, usually I use the app and I like go through like the quiz because there's like 40 different questions you can get, and I usually use that as like practice, like before I actually get to the quiz. If I haven't played the game in a while, anyway. So barrel counting, we just need to count how many barrels there are there, which 13 was the first one. The second one is that 43? Pretty sure. But yeah, it's like the perfect time to like drink water since you have a 20-second timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43 is kind of a rare one to see. But usually, yeah, like 44 to 46 is usually the common ones that you'll see. The occasional 47. So it's triathlon. So I have to figure out what order did these characters come in. So, assuming that I read everything correctly, I think it was this order. So the answer sets are all the same, but they're just always swapped through the characters. So just recognizing what they say in the text is like pretty much all you need.
And to answer the yeah.
I picked the wrong door. I misread.
No.
I misread the flowchart. All right, so since I got a battle door, so I'm gonna unequip all of my stuff and then die on purpose. Because you don't game over here, you just get same as like when I lost the oh shoot. Since I lost the quiz, then yeah, since I lost the quiz, like the same thing, I'd be booted outside the door. Or outside the doors. Additionally, if you have Bowser in the party, he'll scare the monsters and they'll run away. So that's why I swapped Bowser out just now.
Well, in the meantime,
Almost
I can say that we were wrong. 6 came out first.
Okay. I guess they just really liked the Final Fantasy IV then.
Yeah.
Oh, so some of these enemies are getting confused because if Bowser being in the party but not or being like out of like the main party, like some of these enemies will get confused because of Bowser's presence. But if Bowser's like actually like in this fight, then they'll run away entirely. That's not what I want. So I want to die. Okay, there you go. So I got to remember also to re-equip like all of my stuff after I get through this area. So I forgot. Normally, door 2, you usually get this coin room on a lot of the frames. So that was what I was thinking of.
And you unequipped
Wanna-
everything just to make sure it was quicker for you to, die so you can continue on with the run, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, precisely. And yeah, this minigame, so you need to get 20... Whoever gets the 21st coin in this chest loses, so... I try to end my turn on multiples of 5, so... Usually, since you go first, then you hit 4, and then ideally you want him to hit, like, 2. And then you can end your turn on 10. Oh, this minigame is a joke. I don't know what to say about it. But yeah. And then end your turn on 10, and then 15, and then 20. And that should win you the game, basically. So yeah, Cannonball Solitaire, which I had a lot of trouble with this as a kid.
Yeah, I think
My
I struggled
brain-
with this one a little bit as well.
Yeah, people in my chat often would mention struggling with this puzzle when they were young too. Which also, if you like the randomizer, you can the patterns can change if you turn on that setting for randomizer. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
another incentive to pick it up.
Yeah.
The door 3 next. Yeah, so I think I got this frame 2 runs ago, but I fell off into the lava way
no.
off screen for no reason.
Oh, I see how that happened.
Yeah, because since the camera doesn't follow you there,
Yeah.
if you go too fast, then I tried to guess where the door was, and I just overshot it and ran off the ledge on the other side. Occasionally, I make that mistake. I think last run I did that too when I was practicing. All right, next up we got.
Shout out to Donkey Kong, by the way.
Yep. All right, door 1. So there it is. So yeah, I just misread the the notes. All right, my John will be that I'm sitting pretty far away from my screen, so
Yeah.
I was kind of squinting at the computer screen from this distance. So yeah, I grabbed the rock candy from there, and the chest in the platforming room before. There's some items I grabbed: a fright bomb or 2 fright bombs, I think, and 1. Oh shoot! Yeah, I think it's 2 fright bombs and 1 ice bomb as well, which I'm gonna be using for a lot of boss fights coming up. Though since I already have so many ice bombs, then I'm pretty loaded, so
Yeah.
should be good. Ideally, later on when I start using rock candies, I'm gonna hope to freebie I don't know, at least 1, but maybe ideally 2 at best, or ideally 2 at worst, but even 1 is not bad. So I want to grab this chest. Want to grab this chest for the Caro Caro Cola. It's gonna actually use for Smithy. Yeah. So I wasn't supposed to grab that chest. Whoops. I'm not gonna use that item anyway. All right. So make sure to re-equip everybody real quick before this boss fight. Need to remember what everyone had too. Okay, work pants. Mario had attack scarf. Gino had double punch. Work pants and feather. Bowser had no weapon. Super suit. Triple pin. Peach had. That's correct. If not, then it's all good. I think as long as Peach has the EXP booster on, then that should be fine. Regardless. Oh, did I swap Bowser back? Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with a Fright Bomb because it actually does cause fear on him. So everyone else's attacks will do 50% more damage. And Magic Koopa's spells will do half damage as well. You did Blast, which is the fastest one that you want to get, actually. Good RNG. Every run I've done, he did Water Blast, literally every time. So I think this is lowest health you can do. So yeah, you can kill him in 2 turns. If he survives and gets a second turn, he'll summon an egg and will hatch into one of 3 things, which is either the giant Bob-omb, which ideally you just want to keep defending until the Bob-omb explodes, and then continue the fight, because Magic Koopa will hide behind whatever he summons. You can summon a clone of Jinx, which is a optional boss fight in the dojo in Monstro Town, and it's like a like this red dragon that you can also summon. So I went in and out of the inventory there to why did I go in and out of the inventory? Oh, it sorts your items. So all my like rock candies and like bombs and stuff will be like lined up instead of being scattered throughout like the inventory. Okay. Like it was when I was trying to find the Fright Bomb to throw at Magic Koopa. So yeah, whenever you go into that menu, then it'll sort your items.
And they got rid of the chain chomps.
Yep. Now we got Shy Guys. So Boomer has a chance to counterattack with the move called Shaker, which instantly KOs one person. Mario and Geno both have protection against instant KO currently. Like Mario having the attack scarf and Geno having safety ring. But anyways, gonna do 47 super jumps here. I hope I didn't miscount. Oh, I actually over counted, but that's better than under counting.
Holy! Wow!
Yeah, so I think I did either 48 or 49.
I was not expecting 1,700 damage.
Yeah, when he's red, his magic defense is lower, and when he turns blue, then his physical defense gets lower. And magic defense gets higher. So yeah, since he's red, then the super jump destroys him. And he has 2,000 HP. So I did a jump once I did 249, and then the super jumps. If I had done 47, I would do 1,760. Like that's just enough, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, super jumping on red enemies is kind of weird because the red on red a little bit.
Oh, that would, yeah. I can see that being a thing.
Yeah, a really rough one is Zard Dragon. If you don't have any ice bombs to use, then you gotta super jump him like 42 times. And his body is hovering up and down, which like makes it even more awkward. But anyways, here's the cheese on Exor. So since I got rid of his protection by knocking out one of his eyes, then it removes all of his protection, including the status, which includes instant KO. So if you get a timed hit with Geno Whirl, it does 999 damage, so you can one-shot him.
Wow.
Yeah, that fight's kind of dangerous too.
I don't even think I knew up until now you could do quad 9 damage in this game.
Yep. On regular enemies, if you get a timed hit with Geno Whirl, it'll do quad 9s. And then, like, pretty much every boss is immune except for when you get rid of Exor's protection. So he's like the one guy that you can cheese with it, which is pretty funny. And yeah, a bit more dialogue. The final area, what's it called? The factory. Or the outer factory currently. So it's like a alternate dimension, I think, which can only be brought here through like Exor's mouth, it seems. So he sucked everyone in after that fight. Yeah, so there's all these screws that you can jump on, and You'd be trying to avoid encounters while moving on the screws, like avoiding these creepers and those whatever those blue amoeba things are. I'm actually not sure what their names are. I completely forget. That creep. I keep not jumping. when I decide to go, I just like run off before jumping. Like too excited to jump, I guess. Oh! Alright, slipped off a little
Wow. Ooh.
At least it's not too punishing to fall each time. It's like a bit of a time loss, but nothing like too major.
At least you don't you don't have to fight enemies or anything like that.
Exactly. As long as I don't like touch any of those guys on my way up.
Yeah.
And, that chest over there has. Oh my gosh. The chest over there has Ultra Hammer, which in older routes used to be used, but Mario's Mega Glove is good enough now in this current route. All right, eventually I'm gonna get across these these screws. Oh jeez, all of my practice runs I never missed like a single time. I think I fell like 5 times in total this time.
It's the GDQ, you know, what is it?
It's the curse.
Shivers. That's what, yeah, shivers, I guess.
There you go. So I want to ultra jump and hit all 3 parts of him once. I said all 3 parts of him once. Okay, thank you. It took a while. And, so yeah, Geno boosting. It's optional whether to do the defense up, which does lose 2 seconds. But if Mario gets hit by 2 Dark Stars in a row, then it'll kill him. So it could happen. It's kind of rare, but it could happen. And Bowser freebied that rock candy. That was really nice.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
It's unlucky though, is these spore chimes turn Bowser into a mushroom, so I can't use the. Wait, yeah. So because of that, because I would want to use 1 rock candy with Geno and then 1 with Bowser, but yeah, since Bowser's mushroomed, I'm gonna use what's it called with Geno? Able Juice to cure Bowser's status. Because since Bowser has a Troopa pin equipped, he it gives him a free attack boost at the start of the battle. So that includes with the throwable items. So the rock candy does 300 damage instead of 200 to everything.
Also another freebie.
Yep. So lucky. And also because of the bad RNG, I also didn't use 1 rock candy, so I have like another one in addition.
Yeah,
to the 2
nice.
freebies. Or I didn't even like lose any rock candies at all for that fight. I have so many.
That's great.
It's gonna be ridiculous for the final like 2 bosses.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Take those. So try for the swag strat once. All right, cool. I got it. It's very easy to fall down there doing the platform jumps. And, I think I should get a wrong warp here when I ran off. Yeah, I did. Okay, so it brings me to the end of the room. It has to do with a bunch of stuff inside Bowser's Keep. I'm not exactly sure like how it works, but when you do the manip for the doors, usually it'll set up a wrong warp. Oh, this is really bad. So I encountered the machine-made axioms, and
Oh no!
I know
yeah.
escaping is supposed to be 50-50, but I swear that it's like not 50-50 when fighting like these guys. Like I swear I very often get like 7 try or worse escapes.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Fortunately, it wasn't the other formation of the axioms, because the other formation they Alright, I had a slip with my D-pad there.
Oh.
So yeah, if it's the formation with the 2 yellows and 2 blacks, then the blacks attack twice per turn. So, and they're also faster than your party. Faster than everyone except Mario. So if you don't get a first try escape, then you're gonna get hit like 4 times. So. Oh my god, this is actually such a disaster. But okay, fire finally got out of here. All right, it wasn't pretty, but
It happens.
holy moly! All right,
Just having more showcase. Just having more of the run, you know?
exactly. We got to make the next show even more late a little. So.
And don't forget, there is a show after the speedruns from the crypt. So after this, we're not done here on the GDQ section. We're going to have Back for Blood and Resident Evil Village on speedruns from the crypt. So,
Yep.
got a lot going on.
Yep. So yeah, since I had a lot of, and I freebied that too, since I have a lot of rock candies, it's faster to do 20 super jumps and then throw the rock candy with Bowser. Instead of doing 37 super jumps and killing that way. So yeah, usually if you have like a few extra rock candies, then it's optimal to do that. Which, since I've freebied like all of them, it's worth it.
Does that help your experience? Because you said earlier you were still 10 below.
Nah, it doesn't make a difference. But pretty much through all of the parts that would matter for free XP now. Except wait, actually, is that true? Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Yeah, no, it should be fine as long as Mario and Peach hit level 16 before I fight Smithy. Then yeah, it should be fine. Oh my god, a halftime both Bowser's attacks.
Oof.
So wait, what was the problem with that? Oh yeah, so since I half-time both of his attacks, then I didn't kill this guy. Barely. So, yeah, the fight's just gonna go like one extra turn, basically. But shouldn't be a problem. As long as Mario survives, then that's all that matters. So I've got Earthlink here. So the snake. If he uses poison, that attack is not blockable, so which he didn't do. It does a lot of damage to Mario, so that's why I did the defense boost on him.
I legit forgot this boss existed.
I know, right? Gonna be doing 64 super jumps this time. Yeah, so you can choose either. So if you get this one, this guy's more physical based and weak to magic offense. And then the other one casts spells and has like lower physical defense. So I think the task speedrun actually fights the other one, but RTA you'll probably lose time because like spells are slow, basically. In addition, super jumping this guy for whatever reason is a 5-frame window instead of a 3-frame window. So it's like randomly like a little easier. I think it has to do with this part like lags a little, so I think that's the reason. Oh, also I like super overkilled him because I was like talking and I just didn't count. I was also doing 2,500 and 20 damage with 64 super jumps.
25, 3,000. I mean, you know.
Yeah, oops.
Now, can you do that on Smithy?
Ooh, you gotta try for sure, but
just randomly hit like a 7,000.
yeah. So I'm gonna be trying to do 100 on Smithy, and it should do like I think it's like 3,028, something like that. So Smithy 2 has like 8,000 HP as well. So oh, I can throw a rock candy because I have so many. Instead of using Dino Blast with Peach here.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster. If you have extra ice bombs or rock candies you can throw, which I have extra of both, so really good.
Hey, look at Shovel Knight.
Yep. Oh, nice freebie. Also, I think I was not supposed to throw that. Oh well, it worked.
It worked. It worked. You got a freebie out of it, so you're fine.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, Mario hit level 16, so pretty much all that matters in terms of EXP. And so did Peach, so
Yeah.
Good for the level ups. So all the remaining fights should be fine then, in terms of the XP, or in terms of like damage output. Because I'm at the correct levels with everyone. Yeah, so there's like I guess like the green shovel knight, the blue shovel knight, and the red shovel knight. Yeah, I heard Pinch say it in commentary once, so I started just saying it from now on because of that. Yeah, I think it was for I think she was doing commentary for Just Incredible's AGDQ run in 19 or 20. I forgot.
It was 2019. Yeah,
2019,
it was 2019.
Thank you.
That had the infamous power outage.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I know in chat our producer Richard was talking about that earlier, and that's why I'll throw it in here.
Oh, there you go. That was a perfect segue to get it. Yeah, finally another Pink Gino, since I skipped out on the last two Pink Gino uses there. So yeah, this guy has, what, 800 HP, so 2 Geno Blasts and 1 physical for Mario. Should deal with him. Sometimes you can get a low enough damage roll that Mario will do 150, and he'll be like 2 damage short of, like 2 points short of killing him, basically. Occasionally happens. It's like really rare, but that's like the worst case.
I forgot Gino was in your party, and so I saw Peach Gino, and I was like, wait, and then like as soon as that ended, I was like, wait, Gino's in the party. Oh, did I miss something extra funky happen? No, just 2 Genos.
Yep, the double Gino.
The double Gino.
And yeah, there I triggered the fight going to the left a little bit for the camera movement yet again. So gonna do 39 super jumps on this guy. And then throw rock candies at Gino. Alright, I might have miscounted. Oh yeah, I over...
Better to overcount than undercount, right?
Yep. I lost like half a minute in my PB because I undercounted by 1 in this fight.
Oh, ouch.
And that guy, he ends up doing Vigor Up and Valor Up, which Vigor Up increases his attack power by 50%, and then Valor Up makes him take half damage. And the animations are just really long. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it eats up a lot of time. So yeah, I lost like around half a minute because I choked. Oh, I should have gotten my notes ready for this fight. I forgot that. There's a lot of variants in this fight. Oh, I guess I'm just basically talking a little bit. Alright, that's fine. So, since I have like 3 ice bombs, then second fastest strat. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna do 4 ice bombs strat instead because I do need 1. Hey, where'd it go? In the inventory. Oh shit. Oh, it's... I saw the rock candy and I thought that ice bomb was also...
Oh. And another freebie.
Made a mistake.
Chat is going... Chat is just all about the freebies.
I freebied so many, I'm just gonna throw another one, whatever.
There you go, yeah.
I did... I did the
Why
strat
not?
wrong, but like I have so many items anyway that it doesn't matter at this point. I'm loaded. Yeah, I was also like attack some of those enemies to like, or attack Gunyul as well to lower his HP more so that he would actually eventually die to the ice bombs or die with 4 ice bombs. But I completely forgot to attack them. So, fine. So final boss gets I guess it's the second time I'll ever get to try it. 2 rock cannons yet. The new addition to the route. The first time I tried to do it,
This also goes off for chat that have wanted. They always are interested in going off and learning these longer speedruns or RPG-based speedruns. You can always have notes. Notes are always important, no matter what type of run. If they help you make sure you don't forget certain things, notes are always. I use notes for my like Star Ocean runs. It's there to make sure you don't forget.
Absolutely, because since there's a lot of like variants with like what could happen, because RPG games are like very RNG, of course, especially like unmanipulated. Mario, throw a rock cannon. I didn't see what Mario's damage roll was, so I'm gonna just do 61 super jumps. If you got a really high damage roll, then you would only need to do 60. But honestly, I was too into the notes and another 3D. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, just in case. Santa Claus should be going down soon.
Also, you got another freebie. I'm not sure if you said that, but chat pointed that out.
Yeah, I said it. Holy, there's so many freebies this run. Like,
Did you call him Santa, by the way?
Yeah, the beard. So there's a point where when I was streaming, I watched, so I did like a kind of like a video review of the top 10 like runs on the leaderboards, minus my run, and yeah, when I was listening to the audio for Void, V0OID, probably know him from Donkey Kong Country speedrunning. He called him Santa Claus face, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start saying that forever now.
So, what type of presents does Smithy give then?
Ooh, I mean, he loves to make weapons, so
Yeah,
does he just
lots of arrows. Lots of arrows.
just hide arrows under people's trees? So yeah, since I ended that phase with Peach, I get a full turn before he transforms. So I get these 3 free hits, which should do close to 900 damage. So, oh, I have time Peaches though. But yeah, he has around 8,000. He has 8,000 health. Yeah. So, yeah, here we're gonna be doing 100 super jumps. So I don't need to count. I think, as long as I don't mess it up. Ah, I dropped it.
Oh no!
I think it was 42. But yeah, I can try to go for if it was actually 42, then I can go for around 90 super jumps for the next attempt. Because if I did hit 100, I would be going for on the next turn. I'd be going for about 33-ish super jumps. So as long as I don't drop it this time, then I'll be on track. Alright, I did drop it. Wait, do I have? How many firebombs do I have? I have so many. Holy moly. Okay. I actually don't know if this rock candy might end up doing too much damage, though. So what I'm trying to do is have him be at oh, I think it worked actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got the test head. That's what I wanted. So, I wanted to have him at more than 2,000 HP and below 4,000, so that you would transform into this chest head. And it's weak to fire, so you can use super flame and also throw firebombs at him. And his attacks are generally like not threatening as well. So if you mash faster than one press per 8 frames, then you won't shoot a fireball. So I have to like purposely mash slow to get like good damage output.
I forgot that was a thing that Smithy does. That was very Earthbound.
GG.
Oh, nice.
Alright, that went really smooth.
GG. GG.
Alright, so I guess we'll call time on wait, actually, what's the timer at even currently? Wait, 151. 251?
251.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess the final text after getting the star, then we'll call time. I might forget which is the final text was. We'll see in a second. Alright, overall, not bad. If we were going by Japanese RTA, then yeah, this run would have been like 3 hours and 2 minutes roughly. But not bad. Again, like crazy amounts of luck, and then like I definitely had some like major mistakes here and there, but still like cozy for the most part.
Yeah.
All right, and fine.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for this run. Any shout outs you'd like to give? Anything about the community? Like if people were interested in following the community, where they need to go, or any shout outs in general to runners?
Yeah, when we were talking about the notes, so there is a speedrun wiki for this game. So yeah, if you go on the speedrun.com, there's a link to the Discord, the speedrun wiki as well. Has tons of information about like the run. There's the optimal route, which is like pretty much the one that I was doing. There's a route with no super jumps. There's like an intermediate route for people that can do up to like 30-ish super jumps as well. So whatever fits your fancy and like what your goals are, then you can yeah, definitely like get into the game. I think it's fun. Like community is pretty welcoming, even though we're a small group. The randomizer is also fun, so you definitely could check that out too. And yeah, There's a lot of. I assume that there was like more people in chat because I only caught Just Incredible in there, but yeah, there's a lot of cool people. Yeah, like Pidge, the homie Sean Cass, yeah, Just Incredible, next to Char. There's like tons of other people in there, and yeah, if you want to give me a follow as well, I'm Ryan_Ford522. So like the car. I'll probably just type like a heart emote in chat so you can click my name to follow. And yeah, there was a lot of struggle to get this show going over the last 2 weeks. So glad my buddy Jam Run, who I saw went upstairs not too long ago, but yeah, I definitely should give him a shout out and say to follow Jam Run as well. I know there has to be some people that like that like Smash Bros. Melee, and he's a really good Peach player in that game. So I guess the selling point's that he almost beat Mewtwo King at a tournament. So anyways, I'm sure y'all know who he is. And yeah, I'm glad that he was able to let me like use his Wi-Fi and his like TV and stuff to be able to get this show going today. Otherwise, I was gonna have to reschedule again. So greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm glad we stuck at the showcase. This amazing run. Speaking of amazing runs, we're not done. We got speedruns from the Crypt coming up here in just a little bit with Back 4 Blood and Resident Evil Village. While we go ahead and get all that taken care of, this is a great time to get up, stretch, use the restroom, everything like that. Thank you all so very much. We'll see you next time here at the Bargain Bin. Remember, speedruns from the Crypt is coming up next. Stay tuned.